Sentence structure is art. You could not get mastery in this art if you don't know about phrases, clauses, simple sentence, compound sentence, and complex sentence. In this lecture, I will explain everything about the phrases, clauses, and the sentence. First of all, phrases and clauses. What is a phrase? A phrase is a group of words without a subject and a verb that function in a sentence as a part of speech. So in phrase, it has no subject and verb. This is a part of subject. Example of phrases are leaving behind the dog, smashing into fence before the first test. So these are the examples of phrases. The common type of phrases. First, propositional phrases. Propositional phrases contain a proposition and, as you know, in, add, on, are proposition, and a noun or pronoun called the object of the proposition. So, propositional phrases contain a proposition and a noun and a pronoun called the object of the proposition. Example, proposition on the freshly pressed white jacket. So here, on is the proposition, press the white jacket, object of proposition. Beside is the proposition, the drivewood is object of proposition, and seaboard is also object of proposition. Common type of phrases. Propositional phrases modify adjective, adverb, and are called either adjective phrases or adverb phrases. So, adjective phrases is a propositional phrase that modifies the noun pronoun by telling what kind or which one. So, it's tell the kind and number, which one. So, that is the adjective phrases. Example of the adjective phrases are for Tom, fence is for Tom, fame is the only reason for writing. What kind of reason? So here, fame is adjective. The lamp on Tom's desk was a Christmas gift. Which lamp? The lamp that on the Tom's desk. So it indicates a specific lamp. So these are the adjective phrases. Common type of phrases. Adverb phrases is a propositional phrases that modify a verb, an adjective, adverb by pointing out where, when, in what manner, or to what extent. Example of adverb phrase: wanting to impress you, Tom planned to make reservation at expensive restaurant. So, make a reservation where? Expensive restaurant. That is adverb phrase. The volcano rumbled in the early morning. So, when rumbled early morning, it's an adverb phrase. Tom consumed the sandwich in short order. Consume in what manner? Short order. This is the adverb phrase. Shower bit deep into the earth. Deep to what extent? Into the earth. These are the example of adverb phrases. Common type of phrases, apposite and apposite phrases, are word placed next to noun and pronoun to provide additional information. Opposite provide additional information. I will explain it with the example. Opposite is a noun or pronoun placed next to other noun or pronoun to identify, rename or explain it. Example, he didn't care for his hobby. Running. Here, running is the opposite. My friend Marilyn broke her collarbone. So we can say Marilyn broke her collarbone. My wife is safe. My friend. So my friend is opposite positive in this sentence. Common type of phrasal. Opposite phrasal is a noun pronoun with the modified place next to a noun pronoun add added information and detail. Example, my jacket. The windbreaker fit well with its subject. So my jacket fit well. Here I use windbreaker. It is opposite. I bought a book in National Atlas with the direct object. Here an international atlas is the direct object. I bought a book. The man gave his wife, his partner for 10 years, a beautiful opal ring. So here his partner for 10 years opposite and it is an indirect object. So we can use the opposite phrases here in these examples, and I hope that now you have understood the concept and where we use the opposite phrases. To set up a contrast, opposite and opposite phrase may begin with the word not. Example, you should leave at 7 o'clock. You should leave at 7 o'clock. It's a complete sentence, not at 8 o'clock. So 8 o'clock is opposite phrase that set up a contrast in this sentence. Opposite and opposite phrase can be compound. Example, the family that one, his wife and children escaped from Syria during World War II. So simply we can say the family escaped from Syria during World War II. It's a complete sentence. Why would you write the trap, his wife and children? So these are additional information, and these additional information are called opposite phrase. Two sentences can be combined by turning information in one sentence into opposite. Example, two sentences. The fruit was picked. It's one sentence. The fruit was sun wrapped. Yes, it's a second sentence. No, sentence with opposite phrase. No, we combine these two sentences with the using the opposite phrase. The fruit, sun-ripped pear, was picked. Here, the sun-ripped is the opposite phrase in this sentence, and in this way, we can make the short sentence and we can combine 2, 3 or more sentences. So it's a writing style which is best to combine this sentence. Next, verbal and verbal phrase. First, verbal is a word derived from verb. So from the name, you can recognize verbal from verb, but used as a noun. It's used as a noun, adjective, and adverb. So we use a noun, adjective, and adverb. Verbal with modifier or complement is called verbal phrase. So verbal with a modifier or complement is called. But there are three kind of verbal: participle, gerund, and infinitive, and the phrases that can be formed around them. Now we will discuss in detail the present uh, type, gerund, and infinitive. First, verbal and verbal phrases. Participle and participle phrases. A participle is a form of verb that acts as an adjective. Form of participle. There are three kinds of participle: present participle, past participle, perfect participle, present participle, and in ing. Its example is his fascinating response convinces us. His response convinces us. Why we use a fascinating? Fascinating means we have used the participle, past participle, and in ed, en. The extended table accommodate more people. Here, the extended table. The extended is here is a participle. Participle in this sentence we use. Perfect participle include having or having been before a participle. So in this type of sentence that are very complicated, and most students feel fear and difficulty to write such kind of sentence. Having exercise, I rested. Here you can complete more sentence. Having working on the computer, I felt tired. Having completed my task, I went to visit. So you can make so many sentences using having as a participle. Now, I hope that you have understand the present participle, past participle, and perfect participle. Verbal and verbal phrases. A participle phrase is a participle modified by adverb and adverb phrase accompanied by complement. Burning brightly. Here, brightly is adverb. The fire lit up the room. Holding the snake, I felt its cool skin. So these are the two examples of verbal and verbal phrase. Gerund and gerund phrases. A gerund is a form of verb that act as a noun. So keep this point down. Gerund is act as a noun. Gerund is best even in gymnastics. Swallowing hurt by sore throat. So here, halting and swallowing is the gerund. Writing is an art. Here, writing is the gerund. Speaking is good for make a practice. It's in other sentence. So gerund is you act as a noun. Gerund and gerund phrase. Gerund phrase is gerund with a modified or a complement or acting together as a noun. So worrying about the deadline permitted the writer from sleeping. Worrying about the deadline. This is the gerund phrase. Fishing from fire is the gerund phrase, is permitted. So now you understand the gerund and gerund phrases. Infinitive phrases. Infinitive is a form of verb that generally appear with the word to and act as a noun, adjective, and adverb. So infinitive can be used as a noun, add adjective and a present infinitive to plus a base form of verb. I like to debate. To debate here is the infinitive. Perfect infinitive to have or to have been plus a past particle. I would have liked to have gone. Here is to have gone is the infinitive. Verbal and verb. Infinitive phrases, infinitive with a modifier, a complement, subject are acting together as a single part of speech. The baby wanted to bingle continuously. The baby wanted to bingle here is to bingle is continuously is the infinitive. I plan to visit during the afternoon. To plan visit during afternoon is an infinitive phrase. The student asked the callers to send a catalog. Here, catalog is a infinitive phrase. Next, after understanding of the phrasal, now we talk about classes. A class is a group of words with its own subject and verb. So, as you know, in the verb, in the phrase, we have no subject or verb. But in a class, it's a verb with its own subject. Here we have a subject and verb. Example, since she laughed at a different man. So, since she laughed at different man is a class. So, mostly it has started with since. Because she smiled at whom is a class. When the scent go on morning is also class. So, each class has a subject and verb. What subject and verb in this point? Two kind of class. Independent classes has a subject and verb and can stand by itself as a complete sentence. So, you can say independent class is a complete simple sentence. The school will be closed on Friday. It is a independent class and it is a complete simple sentence. I love grammar. It is a complete sentence and it is independent class. Subordinate class are known as a dependent class. Subordinate class, although it has a subject and verb, cannot stand by itself as a sentence. So it's not a sentence. It is only a part of sentence. After the children left for school, so it is a subordinate or dependent class. Because I love grammar, it's a dependent class. If you remove after the children left for school, it's a independent class. Because so after and because it shows that these are subordinate class. Kind of subordinate class, adjective class, relative classes. Adjective class is a subordinate class that modifies noun or pronoun by telling what kind or which one. So mostly, as you know, adjective tell about can and number. Number is also the kind. The rug which I bought yesterday is big. So here, which I bought yesterday is subordinate class. I still remember the time. It's the independent class. When you broke your arm. When you broke your arm is a dependent class. Subordinate class. Adjective class as a relative class. Essential adjective class begin with the relative pronoun like that who as essential class that is set off by comma. The building that they built in a century sold for a lot of money. So, building that it is a subordinate class. The building, which building? that built in San so far it's a subordinate class. Now, adjective class, non-essential class, begin with the relative pronoun like which, are, who, and when set of the count. The building which they built in a San sold for a lot of money. The builder sold for a lot of money. So, which they built in San is a non-essential class, because if we do not get this is the extra information. Subordinate adverb class. Adverb class is a subordinate class that modifies verb, adjective, and adverb or verb. It does things by pointing out where, when, in what manner, to extend, under what condition, or why. I would like the laundry when I'm out of clothes. So when I'm out of clothes is the adverb clause in this sentence. We called because we were worried about you. Here, because we worried about is the subordinate clause in this sentence. Kind of clause, noun clauses. Noun clause is subordinate clause that act as a noun in a sentence. So, noun clause is act. If you are familiar with the use of noun, then you are easily understand the noun clause. The boy wondered if his parent bought him what he wanted for Christmas. Here, if his parent bought him what he wanted is the noun clause. The dentist treated whichever patient arrived first. Whichever patient arrived is a noun clause which can use in this sentence as a object. The dentist treated the patient. So it is simple. Which patient arrived first? So we use the which arrived first. So it becomes the noun clause. The structure of sentence. As a sentence may be classified according to kind and number of clauses they contain. So, as you know, there are 4 types of sentence. First, simple sentence consists of single independent clause. So, if you have the knowledge of the clauses, you will be able to construct this sentence. Compound sentence consists of 2 or more independent clauses joined by comma and coordinate conjunction or by semicolon. So it's a compound sentence. Simple sentence, 1 independent clause. So compound sentence, 2 or more independent clause. Complex sentence consists of 1 independent clause, 1 or more subordinate or dependent clause. So complex sentence, 1 independent clause and 1 or more subordinate clause. 1 or more, keep this point, more clause. A compound complex sentence is 2 or more independent clause and 1 or more subordinate. So, difference between a complex sentence and a compound complex sentence is that in a complex sentence, we use only 1 independent clause, whereas in a compound complex sentence, we use 2 or more independent clause. If there are 2 or more independent clause in a sentence, that sentence is a complex sentence. Structure of sentence. Simple sentence. I received your letter last week. So, it's a simple sentence. It is an independent clause. Either friend or they will sell there. Here we use the compound noun friend, and it's also simple sentence. Compound sentence. One group address the envelope and other sorted them by zip code. In this sentence, one group address the envelope. So here, one group is a complete sentence. We join with comma and other started by there is other independent class or complete sentence. So here we join the two independent sentence. So independent, that is the compound sentence. Complex sentence. Although an old photograph faded badly, it is a subordinate or dependent class. We could still see many detail. Here is the we could see many detail is the independent class. So it's a combination of one. Although the old photograph faded badly and new photograph did work excellently, we use the two dependent class. We still see many details. So here you can also add more dependent class here. It will be complex sentence. Compound sentence classes subordinate class. I turn on the heat as soon as we arrive. It's the independent class. And no, the hose is on what? So there are two independent class. I turn on heat as soon as. So it is the independent class, subordinate class, and there is other independent class. So in compound complex sentence, we have two independent classes, one or more dependent class. Now I hope that you have understand that simple sentence, one independent class, compound sentence, two independent class, complex sentence, one independent class and one or more dependent class, complex sentence, two independent classes, one or more dependent clauses. So in this way you can construct the all type of sentence, and if you are familiar with the clauses, you will become the master of writing the sentence, and if you are write the sentence, you will become mastery in the sentence. Avoiding phrases and clauses frequent. Don't intentionally capitalize and punctuate phrases subject a class word in a series if they are complete sentence. Example: particle. Angered by the injustice of the remark. Angered by the injustice of the remark, Linda argued with her. So here, angered with, this is the independent class, and argue with her friend is a dependent class. So now you can correct with the independent and dependent class. Proposition frequent. With his hand on the cookie. It's not complete sentence. The four words clubber was caught with his hand in the four clubber was caught with hand. This is a complete sentence. Non-frequent. A hurricane with a fierce wind and rain. A hurricane with a fierce wind and rain lost the coast. Verb error will be at the rest. So there is a no noun. I will be at the restaurant today. So this is the knowledge of independent, dependent clauses. In this lecture, no, you are familiar with the phrases, type of the phrases, like the noun phrases, propositional phrases, adjective phrases, adverb phrases. Similarly, you are familiar with the clauses, the noun clauses, adjective clauses, and adverb clauses, and you are also learn the type of the sentence. The simple sentence is a compound sentence, complex sentence, and compound complex sentence. If you are familiar with these phrases, clauses, and the type of sentence. I hope you will get the mastery in writing this sentence and you will become the expert in writing because you know how to write this sentence. So I hope that you will watch this video many times to understand the phrases, clauses and sentence.